Hey guys, Sam here with BatchStovez. Well, I'm getting ready for my trip coming up in October, the 1st of October. And so I'm just trying out some dehydrated foods that I picked up. I picked up this sampler pack from Mother Earth Products. And they had a nice little sampler pack that had some freeze-dried vegetables and stuff, which I thought would be great for oatmeal and stuff in the mornings for breakfast. And it came with some vegetables too, some broccoli, little sample pack of broccoli. Now this stuff weighs nothing, so I thought, well, you know, it wasn't that much. It was only like $30 for a little sampler pack that came with, I forgot, like 18 or 20 different little 2-ounce packs. Mother Earth Products is where I get my dehydrated beans. I usually buy those in a 1-quart bag, and this will last me a pretty good amount of time. Also, they had some asparagus, which is pretty rare. I haven't really seen dehydrated asparagus before, and I love asparagus. You can throw that in pasta and rice dishes. It's really nice. One of my least favorite items is, of course, English peas, but they always seem to throw this stuff in no matter what you get. You always seem to get English peas. But at any rate, if you're interested in some dehydrated food, check out Mother Earth Products. I haven't tried their dehydrated fruits and vegetables, but I know the beans, the pinto beans, the black beans, those are pretty good. I like to buy the little red beans and rice packets at the grocery store, but they don't always put enough beans in there, so I like to supplement it with some extra beans, and they always work out great. So what I thought I'd do today is I just took some little cups and put some warm water in here and threw in 3 different types of fruits that they have. This is mango, super lightweight stuff. We have some papaya here and some apricot. And so I thought I would just kind of give these a little try. What I did was I put some warm water, and I've had them sitting here for about 15 minutes. So they're soft, and you know, in the past, all the dehydrated stuff I've ever had, it just kind of, you can kind of tell that it was whatever it was originally, but it also has like a cardboard taste, and I just never really been a big fan of dehydrated fruits and stuff, so I always try to just go without, I guess. So this is some mango. You can tell it's mango, but vaguely. It is soft, and that was just sitting in some warm water right out of the tap. So I think if you threw that into some oatmeal, threw some boiling water, hot water in there, and let it sit for a little while, 5 minutes or so, it'd probably rehydrate pretty good, and it would taste fine. This is papaya. You get a little bit of the papaya flavor. But I think in the process of dehydrating the fruits and extracting all the moisture, you lose the flavor somehow. It's not the same. And no matter, I guess if you put papaya juice back in it to rehydrate it, it'd be okay. But since you're putting water, which has no real flavor, then that's what you get. This is some apricot. Tangy. Tangy like a lemon. Soury. Very bitter-like. The apricot doesn't really rehydrate that well. The papaya and the mango actually got soft, so those will probably be okay in some oatmeal. I tried these because those are probably my least desirable. I'll be probably taking some raspberries. I think there's some apple here. We have strawberry, pineapple, and yeah, we have some blueberries, which I'll be throwing in there, some strawberries. So I'll have plenty of fruit to go in my oatmeal and stuff. I'm not going to be eating oatmeal every day. I don't think. I did buy some powdered eggs. I'm going to give that a shot, see how that is. My memory's not real clear on how that tastes. So yeah, that's it. I'm really excited, looking forward to this trip. 10 days on the AT. We're not going to be in a real big hurry to get to a certain point. We're just going to kind of take our time and spend 10 days out there. And if we go 7 miles a day or 17 miles a day, it's not going to really matter. The end goal is just to get out there and have a good time. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, I'm just trying to get prepared for this trip. So 10 days is a good amount of time. My food bars. Oh, yeah, let me show you that. Food bars. Okay, so in the last video, I made these food bars, and I made 15 of them. M&M, peanut butter M&M, cranberry almond, and blueberry almond. Okay, so the cranberry almond was by far my favorite. Very good. Those went pretty quick. I took one to work every day. I gave a couple away to a friend of mine who is a hiking enthusiast as well. And I saved this one. Now this one is I marked on here. It's 12 days it's been since I made these, and that's longer than my 10-day trip. I don't see, it's just been wrapped in saran wrap and sitting on my island in the kitchen. Not in the direct sunlight, but not necessarily in a specifically cool spot. They still look good. They still smell good. And I think the key to these food bars is there's not a lot of sugar in it. I mean, it's basically just peanut butter. There is sugar in there. There's M&Ms, but I think the sugar and the sweet might help promote the problem with it spoiling. And there's not really a lot of moisture in here because of the way we made them. Now, this is still soft. Still smells good. There's no kind of mold or anything on here. Let's see how it tastes. This is 12 days old. These are really good. And these are probably my least favorite out of the bunch. But I will say that they're actually better now than they are when they're fresh. I know it's kind of strange, but they're great. I don't think I would change anything about that. The individual that came up with this, I don't think I would change really anything in his base recipe. The only thing I might do is just change the ingredients a little bit. Now, I did use chunky peanut butter, which is great because there's little chunks of peanuts in there. And the peanut butter is not actually overpowering. So yeah, they're great. I'll be making another batch of these before my trip, and I'll be taking those with me. I'll probably take all 15. And really good. If you are one of those that would rather just go buy your bars, that's fine. But if you like to know exactly what's in there, or if you haven't really found anything that you really like, then stop by and check out the video on this and go to the link and grab the recipe and make some yourself. They're really good. So yeah, that's it. That's what's been going on. You know, one thing that's interesting about going up to the AT in the fall this time of year, you start to see some of the southbound through hikers, and it's really an experience to see these guys or girls, as they've progressed through, you know, the whole AT. It's when they come off the trail and they hit Georgia, you know, they're on the last leg. You know, it's kind of interesting because I have had the opportunity to be up on the AT in Georgia in February and March and even April, and you see people starting out their through hike and all the gear they're carrying. And even though that you've researched it and thought it through, you still end up taking more stuff than you actually need, I believe. And then when you go up there in October, September, October, and you see the people finishing up their southbound through hikes, and you take a look at their packs, of course, are a lot lighter than they were when they started. I think when you get this far, you kind of toss gear here and there, and things you need, things you thought you needed when you started, you don't necessarily need when you get close to the end. So it's kind of funny to see that. I think a lot of the through hikers toward the end are staying more in shelters, just because it's less work, less stuff to gotta carry, and some of them aren't even cooking toward the ends. They're just picking up foods at hostels and stuff that they can just eat without preparing. It's just they eat a big meal when they're in town, then they grab stuff they don't have to cook, or very minimal stuff to cook, so they just don't have to carry that gear. So it's pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to getting back up there this fall and just hopefully interact with some of those individuals who've experienced that. One day, maybe, hopefully, I'll get to experience that. At this point in time in my life, there's just so much stuff going on. There's no way I can. Getting this 10-day break was a blessing. It's not often that I get to take that much time and get out in the woods. And my family, my wife and all, she's very supportive. So I think it's going to be a great trip. Looking really forward to it. Looks like there's going to be about 4 or 5 of us, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching the videos. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stop by the website at www.BatchStovez.com. Have a great day.